What's good, ladies and gents? This is Travis with Virginia Highlands Outdoors, and in this video me and my wife Christin went to North Fork of the Holston River to do our first night fishing trip there. Now we got there right before dark, which is what we usually do because that's a really good time for the fish to be hitting, and they're really active usually right at dusk, and actually at night as well. Now it's a little bit early for night fishing, but we wanted to give it a try anyway. We were using live shiners, and the way that we use them is we'll just use a number 2 eagle claw hook, and we'll just lip hook them or nose hook them. And the goal of what we're trying to do is to cast upstream and let it float the currents in the river and the different channels as it drifts down, because the smallmouth and red eyes and everything are looking upstream, and they'll sit at the back of tailwaters and even in still water like this, in certain channels and currents. And if you can get it to where you cast upstream and it flows right down in the front of them, a lot of times you'll get hits. It's a good way to locate fish as well, even though if you want to use lures. You can still use pick up a rock here and there, find your crawdad, locate a school of fish, and then target them if that's what you want to do. But for us, night fishing, it's another thing we do. Like in the summer, is a lot of topwater fishing, but the water's not warm enough yet. We've had a couple topwater bites, but they're just more smacking at it instead of hitting it. So we chose to go with the minnows because it's a really fun method. It's a really productive method. It's fairly inexpensive. It's really inexpensive if you get your own.
I got a fish.
Or it's just $3-4 for a dozen of the biggest in my area. So it's if you're fishing on a budget, just eagle claw hooks, maybe some slip shot sinkers, BB size,
Thank you, Jesus.
some shiners, and you're good to go. That's all you need.
He fought good, but unfortunately he's small. Never wants to get the pliers out of my book bag. I have to get the pliers out of my book bag.
Oh, he's small.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. He fought good. He fought good. I thought he was bigger than that. She's pregnant. Come over here, honey. I need you to hold the light. I need you to hold the light.
Alright, one thing you want to keep in mind, if your fish swallows it to where it actually hooks into their the stomach area, that opening of their back throat, you can either go through the gills, but another method is you don't want to pull up at all because you'll get it hung in that tissue. All you want to do is roll it. Grab a hold of it, get a good grip, and roll it towards the outside of the opposite direction of the hook being, and it'll usually come out pretty good.
I need you to take a picture. Take a picture of it like that. That's good. Take a picture of it like that.
No, it's cutting it. That's where I'm having to back up a little bit.
Alright. Yeah, she's cool. that's a 9-inch redeye. Probably.
Sure.
We can measure it real quick and see.
You gotta measure.
Grab it. Watch that hook.
I told you you didn't have to take a picture of me.
And after we get a couple pictures, we go over and measure this redeye. It was actually 9.5 inches, so that's really good for a small river. And she's caught one from this location before that was a Virginia citation that was, probably 1.5 pounds, or at my scale was showing right at 2 pounds, but honestly I don't think it was. Now if you want to see that fish, it's in a best of North Fork of the Holston River 2016 video that I have up. It's a nice huge redeye. It's a slab. But we go over here and we get the measuring tape and we get a measurement on this one right here. I was trying to find a place to lay it down there and I couldn't, so we get a measurement. It's 9.5 inches, and we ended up catching several more smaller redeye, but I'm not going to show all them. They were 5-6 inch redeye, so excuse me, no reason to really show those, but this was a decent one. Not bad for a first trip.
It's 9.5 inch redeye. And she's got some weight on her. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh yeah, she's got eggs. First one of the year. What's that other big one? Here. Good job, honey. That's a good one. That's a real good redeye.
Alright, we're going to wrap this video up here. Like I said, we caught a few more, but they're, not worth showing. So, but I do appreciate y'all checking out the video. We will be doing more night fishing. I got a couple videos coming up where I actually got to go fishing with Keith from Southwest Virginia Outdoors. And we stayed till dark, and I got a pretty decent one on video. So, that'll be coming up soon, and like I said, I got more largemouth and trout and everything coming up, so check back often. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again.
Starting out good too. Nice fish.
You think that's the biggest redeye?
No, remember that real big one you caught here last year?
It was right here.
Mm-hmm.